in your Akuma days, Shams, he never did sleeves, right? He just went with that vest like.
I jumped into the fight by tearing them off. that's how the fight usually started. I tear off my own sleeves. And,
Yes.
you know,
And you're gonna fight.
I damaged my own clothes. What can you do to me?
and then I drop kick them.
Or they just beat your ass and take your sleeves.
What would they want with my sleeves though?
Hey, it doesn't matter.
What can you
It's
do?
always something petty. Yo, give me that pen. Like, all right. It's literally a ball pen, bro.
I'm thinking, like, how would you wear sleeves?
How you wear sleeves?
Are they in addition to a tank top that you have?
Because it's so dumb that imagine you see the guy again and he's like, yo, do you want your sleeves back? And you look dumb in front of your boy. You say, yo, this guy whooped my ass and took my sleeves.
It did not whoop my ass. You know, I drop kicked him. Remember,
It doesn't matter.
I gave him.
If he took the sleeves, the conversation is, why did he take your sleeves?
No.
You left home in a t-shirt, came back in a tank top.
Nothing on you. That's the only thing you could take is fucking sleeves.
No, he requires additional fabric.
See, if you get your ass beat and they steal your shoes, I understand why you're barefoot. But you come back to me sleeveless?
What happened there?
I need to understand in what position were you when they were cutting off the sleeve?
You know, I was
With someone holding your arm, you were like this.
I was doing something with
Someone
my legs.
else was cutting.
Exactly. I was doing something with my legs. It was probably
You were doing something with your legs.
That's where the attacking was
So
happening.
they were beating your ass and clapping those cheeks.
No. That is not what happened in that fight. Remember, they got the sleeves willingly.
Willingly. So you went like this while they're cutting off your sleeves.
Take it. Take it down.
Yo, man, if you ever walk in and say I got my ass whooped and they took my sleeves, I'm gonna take you back there and whoop your ass in front of them.
Would you give me my sleeves back?
No, I won't. Yo, I'll give them your pants.
And that's how I stopped dreaming of being a Kuma.
God damn it.
I don't know, where are we? Yo, man.
We were talking about me as a what was it? No, as a video game character, and I said Akuma.
No.
That's how
No
we
one was
sold it.
talking about that. You asked the question. First off, wipe off the tears off your eyes. Okay.
I'm imagining like the lack of sleeves in my life.
As a Street Fighter
I
character.
just imagine you leaving the house with sleeves, come back without.
What happened? I got jumped, dude. They took my sleeves.
Exactly.
Don't ask mom.
Like no matter what happens, even if he was holding onto your sleeve while you were beating his ass, if he sees you in public and says, "Hey, I got your sleeves," someone's gonna ask you, "Yo, how'd you lose your sleeves?"
Like, bro, he's just talking crazy.
Oh yeah, that's how it's gonna go. Like,
Why would anybody?
no,
get
I
sleeves?
would park the car. Okay, like, yo, come here. Explain to me how you
know
have
this
his
man?
sleeves.
And you know,
Oh my god! How do we start? We have no.
did we start? No, we didn't.
Oh my god, man! No one's gonna get what the hell's going on.
This is weird.
This is really weird. Oh, fuck your sleeves.
I'm sure they're happy to be here. You know, I'm sure
Oh my god!
everybody's happy to be here.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Those don't lie,
That's
man.
the Kabsa.
I think so too. That's the Kabsa with sleeves. Oh my god, man! Hey, welcome to Pass the Kabsa with sleeves. With sleeves, episode 45. It's your boy. I think I got the homie Turks right behind me. I got Shamsi right next to
And
me.
they're never sleeveless.
They're never sleeveless. He will never lose his sleeve in a fight. He loses shoes and wallet.
Keeps the sleeves.
Yo, take my ATM code, but leave my sleeves.
Yeah,
Oh man, what's happening, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. I don't know why I did this for a second, just to wake y'all up.
Exactly.
Shout out to our podcast listeners. Shout out to our YouTube viewers. Shout out to our tens and tens of listeners. We appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Also, shout out to the Ministry of Defense. This is very, very important. We highlight that again. But we'll get into that later on. We'll talk. You know, Ministry of Defense and protection and Trojans and condoms. All right,
What?
so
What?
hey, what's happening,
Went
fellas?
off the rail.
Like, I forgot I was on a mic.
Yes.
What's happening, fellas? What's good?
It's all good.
What you been up to?
We've been seeing too much of each other lately
Yeah, but for a reason.
for a reason.
Yeah.
We like it though. We
Besides
like
hate, there's a reason besides hate.
It's always been hate.
Good news. Good news. Me and Turks are finally getting vaccinated tomorrow.
Inshallah.
Yes.
Inshallah.
Do you know how weird that sounds?
Yes.
We're finally getting vaccinated.
Yes.
Like we're a couple of dogs. Yeah. I know.
No, we're not. We're just looking out for the body health
Yes.
of the society.
You're right-handed, right?
Yes.
Get on the left.
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
Left hand.
Left arm, yeah.
Arm.
With shabab.
You know where?
Do you know,
have
do you know
seen-
how needles
seen
work?
how many videos are going out of people?
Yo, man.
getting vaccinated?
Yo, please record them tomorrow.
The question is, what's the recording like situation? I see everyone with the video of them getting vaccinated.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, do they tell you? Do you want me to
No,
take a
no,
No,
video
you can
of
you can just pop out your phone and go ahead and get to town.
No, everyone's getting recorded by a separate person.
They bring people.
yeah,
with them.
ma'am Rafqa or whatever.
Oh, okay. I
you
thought
you
there
have
was a-
Shamsi.
there was like a nurse on standby for video recording.
The selfie nurse.
No, yes. You sit there. please
As
give
you
me
can see,
your
the
phone.
Ministry of Health never goes small, always goes hard,
Exactly.
always goes big, son.
Full services.
Not only you get the vaccine, we got someone to take a selfie of.
And a photo commemoration.
Exactly.
Is it a selfie though? I don't think it's.
When you leave, shut up. Stop exposing us. On your way out, you're gonna
Yeah.
see that little what's the name, the frame of Saudi, and
with the
with the tags. You get the tags to the table next to it. Get the tags, write your name, whatever, and you can put on it.
But quickly.
Oh,
because
nice.
There's a flow of people.
Yeah.
what is that thing? I don't know.
It's just like
Commemoratives.
Yeah, exactly. Commemorative. There-
Oh, that's
Picture,
dope.
I have it right here, by the way. I didn't put it up.
You have your commemorative. Why? We would like to see your picture.
There's no picture here, my
Ah,
guy. It's
okay.
a
No.
card that you take
Oh,
and
just
you
a
write
card.
something on it and you put it up.
But
Yeah.
people take a picture next to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture.
Yeah.
Please take a picture of Shamsi next to it. Go
Of
like
course,
this.
definitely.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, just give us a thumbs up.
I'll take your picture, Tix.
No.
And please, I really hope he's sleeveless.
Hey, then.
No. I shall be going there.
First thing I'm gonna do is like, let me grab those.
That's something I tell you the thing you get there. Like, like wear loose clothing so you can lift up your arm real quick.
Yeah, that's already in the warnings for,
Yeah.
or the instructions on the
Yes.
app.
Loose clothing, Shamsi. مو تلبس حرام تخش.
Yeah.
You're not going to Mecca.
I shall give them loose.
Watch Shamsi walking
They
in.
ask for loose, they shall receive it.
Oh no.
No.
You ask, if they ask for loose, they will
Excuse me,
receive.
did you ask for loose?
That's what he said.
Because I'm available.
Because I can provide.
Yeah, I bet you can provide when you're so loose.
Of course, always, man.
Loosey
Shamsi.
Gotta keep it loose.
Don't keep it
No,
loose.
no. Shamsi, high and tight.
As-
High and tight.
Tight.
Always.
What was it? Loose,
Always.
loose as a goose, was it? Why goose though?
No, no. Your caboose shall not be loose.
No, okay, nobody's talking
Loose
about
High and
caboose.
tight.
Nobody's talking about that. Okay.
I think both of us are talking about it. You're the only
I
one
know.
not talking
Talk
about
about
Champs is
clothing.
looking for an exit, but he's not getting any.
Talk about clothing. Here. keep on discussion,
Yeah.
please.
If you want to lose, I'll come loose.
I'll give you loose.
I'll give you loose. Is this loose enough for you, baby?
I don't think I'm allowed to say that to the nurse.
No. Please
Yeah.
don't, Shamsi. Please let me chill.
Oh,
I think it constitutes harassment.
oh my
so.
Yes.
God! So in the news.
Okay. Sorry.
In
Sorry.
the news.
So much tangent.
You guys are assholes.
I know.
I swear to God,
Always,
I
always.
can't. We can't take anything serious. I swear to God, man. They need to kick you out. You're not getting a vaccine. I'm gonna tell you right now. This thing, no.
Can I have a sip of water,
No.
please?
Like Turks, take your loose friend and get the fuck out of here.
That'll be-
Here's
that'll
the
be-
syringe. Just go ahead. Just do him outside.
Do in the corner.
But the body health, the body health, and the politics.
Oh yeah, I can see Turks. ارفع يدك.
From afar, from afar.
Breathe, Shamsi. Breathe. Yeah, Turks. Breathe, Shamsi. Breathe.
Pants down. Pants
Is
down.
it
It's in the arm, Malik. It's the leg arm.
Jesus.
I'm gonna put it in the leg arm.
Okay. 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 I'm sorry to our listeners and viewers for this incredibly unhelpful discussion.
No, this is educational. This is medical and educational.
Oh my
Muscle
God.
is muscle. Muscle is muscle.
Works either way, right?
Definitely.
Oh my
my
You
God.
bet it is.
Oh my god, I am so sorry. That's an awful fucking start.
Yeah.
We should have done this before we started. Oh my
This is what happens when our conversations before the podcast bleed into the podcast.
Exactly.
This
Shams is like arm.
We needed to wait longer, fellas.
Oh, God.
They weren't ready for this.
Oh my god.
Like,
man.
yeah.
All right. No,
I'm
seriously, this thing this thing is just serious.
Like, I'm just telling you, they weren't ready for this.
Oh my god.
Like we just started early.
All right, we're fucking professionals. What the hell, guys?
Yeah.
Professionals.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Move on.
Oh my god, we have people. We take this seriously.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know what's going on. Hold up. I got like two news.
Give us the news.
All right, and you got one news.
I got one news.
Turks got one no news.
No news?
No news.
Oh, actually, I do.
All right, what's that?
I started accepting zaatar as croissant stuffing. This is a life changing.
This is the news at
Yes,
Chelsea.
this is something life changing to me. I hope you guys.
Why did you just now start accepting Zach?
Because it's powder. It's powder and you put it in bread.
It
and It
is
doesn't make
sand.
sense.
It is
It is
sand.
sand. It is
It
sand.
is sand.
I used to be the guy that was okay. It's not like a typical thing, but I used to get chased with manouche zaatar.
I remember that.
Yes, back when we were kids.
Okay.
Back when we were in, like the fourth grade.
And
fifth
you were
grade.
scared of the manusha.
I hated zaatar.
Scared of
And people-
manouche.
Yes, I was scared of the manouche.
He ran away. He
Yes.
ran away.
And they chased me.
It was a
Jason with pastry.
Yes. Yes.
with Zata filled pastry.
Yes.
All right, okay, so hold on. Like Jay makes a zaatar, what's the name? Sandwich that's basically zaatar sprinkled with bread.
Okay.
Yeah, see, that doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
That's the right thing.
Bro, I eat it on
Exactly.
I can't swallow.
It's like a spoonful of cinnamon. You can't do that shit.
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense.
No.
But
you
what-
guys just
No,
have
I've been
fix
using
your
Zaatar.
taste.
If it's stuck in my mouth, I'll just take in some water and just gargle for a couple of
Sure,
minutes.
sure.
Exactly. That's the problem.
It's like zaatar minted water.
For the past, let's say, 2 years, I've been using zaatar as a spice or a condiment, basically.
Okay.
I put it with stuff, but not alone on bread.
How do you
'Cause that
use it
doesn't
as
make
a
sense.
condiment though? What's the stuff that
Like you
goes
put
with
it in
Zaatar?
some scrambled eggs. You
Okay.
you use it in your sauces, مثلا.
Okay.
If you
Whatever.
guys bake potatoes at home,
Yeah.
if you make fries at home, put olive oil, sprinkle zaatar on
Ooh,
top
yes,
of it,
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
put it in the oven.
It's a spice.
and
That's
fire,
how I.
son.
Yeah.
My go-to for Zaatar is breakfast. It's Lebna Zaatar.
Lebna,
No,
yes,
no.
with
There we
lebna.
go.
It is a spice that goes with lebna.
It's
Exactly. That's how I accepted it.
Okay.
But now that I got used to the flavor,
I love the fact that's how I accepted it.
yes, its existence and its
Yes.
right to be.
That's right to be.
I don't think I was waiting for you, homie.
For me, I don't know.
Existed for long,
I don't know.
long time.
Okay.
But good zaatar is hard to find.
But now, dude, I tried those croissants. There's zaatar de croissant. No.
Where'd you try it? Okay, if
Uh,
it's at a 7-Eleven, we got problems.
No,
here.
no,
It's
no.
probably me.
Tim Hortons has a good one.
Oh, for real?
Really good. Really
I only
good.
tried one thing at Tim Hortons. It was their iced coffee, I think. I forgot what it's called.
I
overpriced,
ordered
wasn't it?
something that's like French vanilla shit. Complete, like, absolute mistake.
Too sweet.
Sugar.
Okay.
Sugar with like milk flavored sugar.
See, I would like that.
Yeah, but it's not coffee.
That's why there's an audience. for
Well,
it.
he doesn't like coffee.
Oh yeah, right.
That's why when I make him coffee, I put extra syrup.
Yeah, you do the
Yeah.
whole Starbucks thing.
Yes, the whole
Nice.
Starbucks thing.
Yeah, and it
I added
works
the
good.
barista.
It's good.
Yes.
It works. Like it actually kicks in. I was like, damn, okay, caffeine. There we
Yeah,
go.
because it's strong.
Caffeine? No,
it's strong.
it's freaking glucose. It's sugar.
It's sugar.
No, otherwise-
No,
It's sugar and
this
caffeine.
is strong, man.
No, I go for tea because like I'm a.
No, that caffeine is a bitch. That caffeine, when it kicks in, it fucking kicks
That's
in.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But it's a slow one. Yeah.
it's like scary sometimes.
But
Is that the news?
But
Yeah,
Zaatar-
that's
Congratulations.
All
All
right,
go ahead.
All right, stop screaming, champ. Just stop
Okay,
screaming. You see how it's red? You see how
Uh,
it's red? You see that?
disconnected.
Yes.
You.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. You just scream in his face. Son.
Wow.
What's
Okay.
going on with you, Ad?
What's going on with me? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let's see the news. All right, hold on. Something at the Red Sea is happening. Saudi has agreed a deal with Lamor Corporation for a project that will provide rapid response operations to combat oil spills and leaks of other harmful substances in the Red Sea, which is basically cleaning up the Red Sea.
So preparing for any potential disasters in the Red Sea, basically.
Wasn't there a disaster from that ship that's in Yemen?
There's one.
That the Houthis are not allowing people to come in and work on it?
I
That's
think
slowly
there-
leaking?
Yeah, there's one ship off the coast of Yemen that's been leaking for the past like year and a half.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Slowly. and it's terrible, honestly. But the area there is just not something where you can just go and get something fixed because you have some assholes there.
See, the thing is, we're young. Like we did not. I don't remember what's the name, the Gulf.
حرب الخليج.
Before Harb al-Khalij.
Mm.
I don't remember how it was, but everyone tells you, that after the Gulf War, the Gulf is not what it is before.
Exactly, it was never the same.
Yeah, so like if I don't know how severe was the effect. Was what I'm trying to say. So imagine that kind of effect in the Red Sea.
If you see
The Red Sea has a lot of like amazing wildlife.
it does. And unfortunately, like the Persian Gulf was ruined.
I don't know if wildlife is the correct word.
Yeah,
I'm
I know
sorry.
it is.
Yeah.
Just let it go. Just let it go.
Marine life.
Yeah, marine life. There you go. Marine life. There you go.
Wildlife.
Corals.
Yeah, the lionfish. Woo, son. Yes.
I think there's something actually called.
That's a tigerfish.
I know it's not a lionfish, but
No,
it's
but
like a boy.
That's good. That's good. It's good that there are plans in case of any potential disasters or emergencies in place in order to protect the amazing wildlife.
Because the Red Sea is amazing.
Exactly.
Ask anyone on the west.
Yeah.
Al-Ula, when you guys no, what's the name?
Umluj.
Yes.
How beautiful. The water is beautiful. It was so clean and clear, and it's crazy, honestly.
Look at the Red Sea development. What's it called?
Red Sea Development
Company. I was gonna say
the islands they're making. What was it called? The main island?
Something coral.
The Coral. The Coral, I think.
Coral, I think.
The Steve Carell. Yeah, that's the one.
Yes. Yes, the Steve Carell. I remember the Steve Carell. Yes, I do. Well.
The Carell. What's
Tell me before I go to something else.
No, you're telling me news. What's the news?
There's not that much great news, to be honest. I wanted to ask you about the NFTs.
Turkey, do you know what NFTs are?
I see I see it on my Instagram. There's a lot of artists that are selling NFTs, and I don't know what's happening. Is it like intellectual property?
So honestly, I just found this out last night. I was talking to one of our very good followers who loves us and listens to us always. Thank you so much.
Love is a stretch, but all right.
Yeah.
And he was telling me about NFTs. So the whole idea of blockchain and cryptocurrency and the concept behind.
That other thing I don't understand. Yeah.
Okay. So no,
Yes.
you don't have an idea.
No, he doesn't.
So one of the things that Bitcoin is built upon is something called a blockchain.
Yes.
Okay. And the idea of a blockchain is in order for you to have a record of events or affairs, the record is distributed among multiple people. Okay. And whenever the record is updated, it's updated across all of those people. So in case one of those record books is lost, there are other backups that cover it up.
Are they backups or are they segmented?
They're the same version. It's the same, one big ledger, okay, that's distributed across. Everybody has a copy.
Everybody has a copy, or everybody has a chapter or a segment?
A copy. Everybody has a copy.
Okay, so everybody has access to it.
Everybody has access to it. Everybody can see everything on it.
Okay.
So whenever a transaction happens, it's updated across all of the ledgers.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
So the idea of blockchain is an idea that came up with cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, not what we're talking about here.
Yes.
Let's talk about NFTs.
Mm-hmm.
So NFTs are a special kind of, let's call it currency.
Let's start with what does it stand for?
Non-fungible tradable, was it? Non-fungible tradables.
Okay.
So it's basically when you say like dollars have a numeric value.
Yes.
There's $1, there's $2, there's $3.
Mm-hmm.
NFTs don't have 1 or 2 or 3. NFTs are assigned to certain things. Okay. For example, if you have a car, okay, you cannot break this car down. I cannot have a car and you have half a car. It's only one car.
Yes.
Okay. But using NFTs, I can basically tie this car to a token, and basically that token is a certificate of ownership for this car, other than, let's say, license plate or registration, all of that. So for example, if I'm creating a piece of digital art and I post that piece of digital art, I can create a token, an NFT token, to tie that piece of digital art to that token.
Okay.
So that piece of art has a now certificate of ownership and authenticity that comes back to me. Why is this special?
Yes.
Because now people are
I thought that was something that's been done for a while.
No, this is new.
Like you have your, what was it, intellectual property.
You do, but now using this concept, you are now able to monetize, digital art. Because digital art, one of the issues with digital art is everything goes up on the internet and can be stolen by anybody else.
Yeah.
Right? So now you can tie whatever that you created, let's say it's a picture or a painting or a photo that you took, to this token, and use that token as a certificate of ownership. You can make money off of it. You can sell it to somebody else. You can reproduce it, resell it. You can give it to somebody for a temporary ownership.
But you didn't solve the problem of getting copied.
Yes. Piracy is piracy, man.
Exactly.
I can still print that and hang it wherever I want.
But to some people,
But I can't profit from it, you're saying.
Yeah, like no, for a lot of people, I think authenticity is important. So when
Yes,
you say
of
I
course.
own
So
this,
the token for it is almost like an API key. It's this long ass key that is
It's tied to
specific.
the
It's tied to
blockchain.
this. To one thing specifically,
to the blockchain,
and that's what verifies it. Anytime you want to see like who owns it, what information it has, and so on.
basically.
So, but if I go and I want to print it for my own personal use, I can just click print, and you don't get nothing off of me. The question is, okay, if it's good for designers to sell, if I'm selling you something, this is authentication that it's actually mine and that I created it and I own it, and you're getting the original.
And it goes to any piece of music, for example, right? Any piece of online digital content, you know?
But here's my question.
Mm.
So let's give an example of Mona Lisa.
Okay.
The Mona Lisa is a painting that's known to be like average at best. I'm joking. But let's say the Mona Lisa.
Some people like it.
So let's say the Mona Lisa, if you want to get the Mona Lisa, you know it's only a one of one. So
Yes.
if you're buying it, you have it in hand. No one else has it. But digital art, yes, I can create a token of authenticity that I own this, that I created this, and I can sell it, but it's not physical, the digital art. How do you have a one of one? Because I can have a Mona Lisa where you can hold, but with digital art, I can have it, but someone else can just print
Yeah.
it. Turks can print it. You
True,
can print it.
true.
Even with tweets, dude.
But-
what the hell is happening?
So how
Why-
does it
why
have
people
value?
tweets?
So where it has value in the sense of me now as a digital creator, I can go on a marketplace and basically sell the rights to this work of art that I now own to anybody. And that is where
Okay.
the value is coming
Yeah, we understand that value. But again, if I bought it from you, okay, if I like Shamsi's handwriting and you write, I don't know, twinkle, twinkle, little star, whatever the fuck you write.
from. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And you give me that, and I'm like, yo, I have an original digital art of Shamsi. It's a one of one, and it's on my desktop.
Yeah.
Okay. I can transfer the certificate of authenticity to you for you to be the owner of this.
But how does it become valuable?
well, that's where the value of
Because then I can print it, like Turks can print it. It's like, yo, the one of one that Adil has, I have a replica of it. I just click print, and it's also on my wall. And I can enjoy it the same way he enjoys it.
and this brings us back to I think the question of where the value of art comes from. Because when you just said that, it sparked something in my head. Do you guys remember the Banksy run that he did in New York?
Yes.
Okay, so one of the things he did,
One of the greatest run for a graffiti artist of all time.
exactly, it was amazing. It
Yes.
was 30 days of pure like every day something.
Entertainment.
Yeah, every day something new, somewhere new, and it's always gonna be crazy. One of the crazy things was he basically went to a park and he got prints of his stuff,
I
original
remember
prints,
that. Yeah.
and he sat on the park and
He didn't say
sold them.
no. He put someone
He
there,
put somebody there.
and this guy is an old man who was selling it for like
exactly.
$40, $60,
$40
or something like that.
Yeah, 40 to
Depending on the
60.
size.
So throughout the whole day, he ended up selling like less than 20. I think like 15 works. Okay. The next day, he told people about what happened. The next day, they were gone.
Okay.
The people that bought those pieces of art, instead of buying it for $40, now it became worth, 40,000.
No, it was. I think one of them was reselling for like $200,000.
Thank you.
But here's the question. Still, this is something physical that I hold.
Yes, this is a one of one.
It's a one of one. I am holding it in my hand. You come to my house, you see it in front of you. How do I know? It's not how do I know. With a token, you will know that this guy owns the one of one.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what's the value of it if I can also print it in high
Exactly.
quality and have it on my wall also?
Token
a
aside,
good
I can
question.
still go to the piece of art and just hit Control C, Control V,
That's a good question.
and
I-
the
Yeah.
token, keep it. I don't want it.
Halalak.
I was actually asking myself the same question. Like, why would I go pay for a piece of digital content? And then I remembered how I thought of Twitter 10 years ago. I remember asking the question, why would I go and talk in 140 characters to random ass people? Like, I didn't get the concept of it.
Elon Musk is gonna buy some sort of art, and he's gonna show you a way of how to hold it, and then it's gonna spark. That's how it's gonna be. I think there's a place for it. I think it's great for digital artists now.
Definitely.
It just blew up.
It
Like,
just blew
started
up,
to
yes,
up,
but
like,
it's
blowing up
been here
now.
for a while.
So the guy,
But again, I think there's a lot of questions into how to deal with it exactly until the market grows on it.
Yes.
okay.
So I think it's still like too early for. adaptation. Let's say that
I mean, apparently it's a $250 million market right now.
right now, but
Right now.
Yeah.
but it wasn't only for art. It's for
I think
other things
it's,
also involved in it.
it's only like the benefit from it right now is to support the artists that you like,
Digital artists.
digital artists. Yes.
But-
This is a way to support them.
See,
That's how I see it. I'm gonna buy a piece of art and the what was it called?
NFT.
NFT.
NFT because I like this artist and I want to support their work.
Fair enough.
That's it.
Fair enough.
But at the end of the day, I can still screenshot the
True.
shit out of the
Very
website.
true. Very true.
and-
So
Yeah.
it's just something maybe at this point in time for a lot of people, it's something, a hobby. You could go buy a tweet. Like we found a website that you can literally go and buy people's
Which
tweets.
is bullshit.
Okay.
I mean, why?
Uh,
Why are you buying tweets?
You can buy like a piece of MP3 or a WAV file. So any piece of digital content.
Or someone who sees that it has no value right now, but it could have value in the future. So they're trying to get up as much as they can right now. Think of the .com when people were buying like all these fucking what's the name?
Think of
Domains?
Like all these domains and just reselling them, which is still today.
Yeah, but would you resell a tweet?
Hey man, one day, the day is gonna come when
Wait.
someone asks, "Yo, give me that tweet that Trump said," and someone's like, "Yo, by the way, I own it.
Exactly.
You can't have it.
See,
You're gonna
or-
need to pay me for
Or
that."
one of those Kanye West tweets from his like 100 tweet rant in like,
Exactly.
an hour. Like I would own one of those. I would actually buy one of
100
those
tweet rant
in an hour.
in an hour?
Yeah, that was
Dude,
that was
that was a light day.
that was
What?
That was a light
that was
day.
a run. That was a run.
So, with that same idea, if the art has a digital token, it means if someone shows it on TV, because I just thought about that right now.
yeah, licensing.
Then you can talk about your licensing.
Yes.
Hello.
Another way of doing it is, for example,
Look at us problem solving
Yeah.
as we go.
And this is something I was discussing yesterday with this guy. And he said is like, if you go and you shoot a video right now, let's say you're standing in the street and some crazy ass shit happens when you're standing in the street and you're shooting this video. You can basically tie your video to that token and then basically just go and sell it to anybody. Anytime you see that video, if you're not getting paid, you can sue. I own that video. This is my piece of content, authenticity. And
Isn't that what people already do? They sell videos that they took to the highest bidder from
they
the news
do,
networks.
but now
They don't sell it. They're basically the network
They allow
sends you a message saying, "Hey, can we use it?
exactly
What's the name? And we'll give you credit." But it doesn't mean you have to sell it.
doesn't mean they'll pay for it.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you pay for it. Yeah.
Because if you post it online, they can just go ahead and use it, and that happens all the time.
exactly. I'm not going
And
to post
there's-
it online.
Yeah,
but if it
no,
was a
but-
surveillance footage,
That's something else.
that's TMZ material.
Yeah.
That's how Jay-Z got caught.
Oh,
Eh,
yeah.
Yeah, like they can pay, whoever is holding that footage.
Exactly.
But if you take a photo with your phone, if you take a photo with your phone, you can say, "Yo, this is an original Turks photo," right?
Yes.
And you sell you tie that to a token, you put it up, you sell it.
That's what I do with all my photos already.
Yes.
Every single photo I take.
As an original
As
Turks
an
photo.
original photo.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now imagine being
Yes.
able to sell
It's
those
stamped,
photos
signed in the
to
corner.
your undying audience.
Okay, fair enough.
Undying.
Rabid fan base.
The rapidly growing fan base.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Like I honestly don't get it as well. At the moment in time, I don't see the value of buying a tweet. But when it comes to digital art, I do see the value.
Yeah.
Because art has become a currency, I think, a long time ago. You see how the art market moves right now.
It'll be
Then
interesting for music because I just went back and remembered what you were talking about when you mentioned music. So let's say, for example, let's take a wild guess here. Let's say I'm Jeet and I create a track.
Hey,
that's a
Jeet.
while.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, which
Which
Jeet has.
done.
So let's say Jeet ties a digital token to his track,
Okay.
and then Spotify plays it.
He has to get paid.
So what if he says, "Okay, yeah, it's on your platform, you guys played it, but also you didn't get full permission from me," or some crap like that. I know
Wow,
this
that's
is
some
this is-
bullshit.
yes, this is some bullshit. I'm just
Okay,
I'm just
yes.
making things up.
Okay.
But let's say your song is played on a platform. Let's say Jeet walked into a club and his song was playing, and he knows that he didn't give any rights to this club to play his music. He can record and then go and say, "Hey, I need some money. This is my track. This is a digital token to my track. You guys have played it. Here's my evidence," and he can sue.
Doesn't that already happen without the NFT thing?
There's companies that have, like in the States, I know there's companies, because we discussed this meeting
Yeah,
a long
we
time ago, right? Well, there's companies that have lawyers or people who are
Yeah.
freelancers that go into bars and restaurants. And then if someone plays a certain track from a certain artist that's tied to a certain record company, they go and ask if you guys have approval to play this music. If they say no, then they sue them. And the same thing is being applied here in Saudi.
So now there's ways for these, restaurants or whatever, bars or whatever, to actually go to companies and buy, rights to music. So you pay rights to a playlist that you can play that whenever you want.
But here's what I'm hearing. Okay, the music industry already has this. Now we're applying it to all digital media, including digital art, digital literature, tweets or whatever.
Digital content, any piece of digital content.
Yes, exactly.
And you can tie this to real world.
Data. Basically, you're licensing data.
But you can also tie it to
the commodity that we never saw coming.
You can also tie it to real world things, like that piece of art of Banksy, for example. He could place like a QR code or a chip with it and tie it to that certificate.
Yeah, but why would I want to do that to a physical one thing?
Because again, it's a certificate of authenticity. When you go to a street,
also it's not only digital stuff.
You can apply it to whatever the hell you want. That's why I started with the example of the car. Because now what you need to do, imagine that you're living in a neighborhood, you don't use your car a lot, right? And you would like to rent out your car for people to use. You would go through something like Uber, for example.
Yes.
But imagine you have that certificate, and then anybody can come and pay you for the use of your car for an hour, because there's a digital contract system that's being built here.
Okay, so they're just...
That is one of the conceptual uses of it. Right now, the blow up is in digital art because that's where the money is going towards. No, that's where the money is going towards, and
it seems to me
the uses are heading towards.
Sorry, like I phased out when you guys were talking because you made a couple of good points. If the NFT system is going to work, I don't know if it's called the NFT system. I'm just going to call it the NFT system.
Mm-hmm.
NFTs.
The NFTs, the nifties.
Token.
If the tokens,
non-fungible token.
Okay.
Okay, so let's say this token, it kind of seems to me that the idea of the future is you owning less material stuff. If the idea of the future is owning less material stuff, then it will have a huge value saying, I have this piece of art. Let's say you have a screen on the wall rather than you having a painting, and this screen, let's say, is 8K resolution. And it just plays different...
All your digital art.
Digital art that you own. And so you can own all these digital arts by buying them, and then you have a token that you have them.
Yes, that's exactly what I was saying.
Yeah. So basically, if there is a time... Because I was thinking about when Terks was discussing the idea of the future homes, how it's going to be like a spine with pods.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you have a pod as a house, which is basically like a studio, if I go there and it's as is, I don't have space to drill.
Okay.
What space am I going to have to do things? So think of the hotels in Japan that has like those small little rooms for you to sleep in.
Like caps
the capsules.
Yeah. So imagine you having that. You're not gonna have space to put whatever.
Okay.
So I have like one.
I can't imagine that, but okay.
Let's give an example.
Okay.
I have like one side of my wall that's basically a monitor, and then all this art that I own, I can play it on my TV.
Yeah.
Because you don't have space for physical art.
For example.
That's when it can have value. I'm still trying to figure out how it's going to have value, so I know how to get involved in this now.
Like right now,
yes.
Right now.
I am looking at what I could do today.
I'll tell you.
Past
what
the Kabsa episodes, all gonna be token the fuck out, son.
No. I'll tell you what we can do.
NFT
today.
everything, son.
We can tokenize all of our covers.
Bro, I'm a token at everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Audio, video, everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, let me see you motherfuckers just use something.
and then we can actually license that out to people, or we can, sell that to people if we're so.
I'll never sell. I license.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like,
you're not gonna own my voice.
Okay, so
my valueless my valueless voice.
My pretty face.
So everything physical is already licensed, and we're trying to minimize that. And now that everything's going digital, we're trying to license that.
Like
since you can't, it's not the same conditions as the physical world. You need to set some sort of boundaries to the digital.
And the boundaries, the thing that makes this work is the blockchain, because the blockchain system, is
nobody can take advantage of it.
No, it's decentralized in a way and distributed in a way where no one actor can basically change the entire blockchain.
But if one actor goes down, this is just a general blockchain question.
The other actors make up for it. They tell you this is a bad actor. Like this guy's missing this information, so he doesn't have the complete blockchain. We have all the complete information.
Okay. And then they need a replacement? Or you're one down, four to go?
No, you can set up
until you have one ledger
you can
to rule them all.
No, you can set up a ledger. You can set up a ledger anytime. Anybody can set up a ledger. You just go copy one of the existing ledgers and you set it up. It's an active ledger.
Okay. So it's a backup system.
It'll be hilarious that all of the questions that we just had, there are already answers to, and we just didn't read it.
No,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. This is a deep subject, and last time we went too deep into Twitter.
Yeah.
All right. Let's park on this one for a minute. Go somewhere else.
All right.
There's other stories to get to.
Good catch.
Yes, I mean we'll be here like 35 minutes, my guy.
Non-fungible.
Yes. So
20 minutes of it was talking about sleeves. So
I know. Speaking of sleeves, I did something really dumb. Speaking of, because sleeves was dumb.
Okay.
I didn't do something dumb. I did something.
Happened.
You guys tell me if I was dumb or not.
Okay.
Do you guys know VFS Global? Why can't I speak today?
Yeah, the visa thing.
The visa thing. So DQ Living on Instagram put this.
DQ Living? What is DQ Living?
Diplomatic Corridor Living.
Okay, it's in an account then.
Yeah, for DQ.
Okay.
So it said VFS Global Official, which is their Instagram account, switches to an all-female staff in honor of International Women's Day.
Okay.
What? For a day?
To commemorate women for their resilience and achievements and their incredible contribution in building a sustainable world, VFS Global operations at the whatever application center in Riyadh was managed by an all-female staff on March 8th, the International Women's Day. So I put a comment.
Okay.
And then someone came to me about that comment.
Okay.
But I didn't think my comment was harsh.
What was your comment?
So the homies took the day off, right?
Pretty much.
What?
Pretty much.
What? Am I wrong?
That's pretty much.
Am I wrong?
Actually,
probably
yeah,
not.
Whoever was managing VFS at that day is like, yo, you guys will be off tomorrow?
Yeah, exactly.
Ladies, you will have the key to the building for one day
It shall be yours
as we ball out.
for 24.
I just thought it was hilarious.
It is. I thought they were just hiring females for one day and they're firing them again. That would have been sick.
You are a manager today.
Yeah.
I think that would have been much worse.
Yes.
You're hired.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Anyway, I thought this was fucking hilarious.
So wait, hold up. Hold up.
Let's
They
go back
let
for a
all the
second.
guys go and left only the female
Yes.
employees
They
in
empowered
charge.
Yes.
female
So
employees.
they gave them a day where they were understaffed
Yes.
and they had to do the same thing. And the women persevered definitely, and they did. Okay,
Yes.
No, you don't know.
It's
if they were
International
understaffed.
Women's Day, guys.
Maybe they just switched around the shifts basically, so they had all the females working in
There
one shift.
is nothing that you can say
I'm
at
just-
Shamsi to make me feel that this was a great idea.
Like, bro,
This is a dumb idea.
This is some slick shit.
I'm telling you, whoever was managing, shout out.
one of the
Yo,
best,
shout out to VFS Global Management.
I think a lot of people build a lot of dumb shit. Like one of the best comments I saw on Twitter was somebody saying, "Hey, if y'all care about us, give us discounts." Like, exactly. If y'all want to commemorate, we don't give a shit about commemoration. Give us discounts.
Touche.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
that's how I know you care.
Well, someone reached out to me like, yo, that wasn't funny. I was like, I thought it was.
That was funny.
Like,
That's funny.
I'm not making fun of women.
No,
I'm
no.
just saying the homies took the day off.
Exactly.
That's all you're telling me. If you told me from now on, because we think women lead the world, we're going to give them like the whole fucking floor, I'll tell you, all right, there we go. Big up. All right, do your thing.
Just like, wait, who was
But
that?
giving the homies a day off, a paid day off.
Wow.
Seriously, that's weird. That's very
You
weird.
want stupid marketing stuff? Burger King came out with a tweet. Woman,
I saw that.
You saw that shit?
But it was
Women belong
clickbait.
in the kitchen.
But did you see it?
Yes, and
Did you
then
see the-
I saw the one after. I'm like, guys, come on! Like whoever's handling your Twitter
Yeah,
account
it
right
was
now,
clickbait.
That's
Yeah,
clickbait
it's
shit.
clickbait.
That's what they do. So it's this. I don't know why.
They're trolling.
they've rebranded recently. Apparently,
They've been.
They rebranded months ago.
yeah, and they're going on an all-out push, like local.
No, that push has been done a long time ago. Man.
still going.
Locally.
They rebranded like 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah, but it's still going. It's still
They
going.
they
It's
went
still
with
going.
the whole old
school.
classic old
Yeah.
school
DK.
Burger King.
Bro, they came out with a
identity.
dollar menu. It's like just like
Oh
McDonald's
wow!
did.
Okay.
Yeah, called Zenga.
Zenga.
Menu Zenga.
Yo, man, I wonder who is this guy that gives them
Right?
these names.
Right? Yeah.
Is it?
For a
Doesn't
while.
KFC have Zinger
Somebody like
Supreme or
me.
something like that?
Yeah.
لا بس menu Zenga, you get it. Right?
No, I don't.
You don't get it?
No.
وقت
No, it's
الزنقة.
going-
Yes.
Okay.
You said Zinga.
No, wait, Zenga.
No, he doesn't know how to
okay.
pronounce shit.
Okay,
I'm sorry. I
It's
apologize.
not the
for
board
my
game.
knowledge.
It's not the board.
That's Jenga.
Yeah.
You idiot. You idiot.
Was there a digital version of that?
I could be wrong also. So
No,
I don't know.
There was a company called Zynga that did Farmville, made
What?
billions.
I don't
Yeah.
know, man.
I'm right, Adil.
You're right.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
Okay.
Let's get to this. All right. So there was an article on Arab News. Let me see who wrote it. Was it Arab News who wrote it or someone else wrote it? Let me see. It's by Dima Al-Khadir. Shout out to Dima. I'm acting like I know her. Shout out to Dima. Oh, Deems. Oh, homie.
Good
Oh,
job.
snap.
Well done.
The subject is alarm in White House. Over escalating attacks on Saudi Arabia. Ooh.
Oh, really? Finally, about
Yes.
time.
I'm not going to read this whole thing. Where apparently Dima's in Jeddah. So what's the name? I'm just going to read a little bit of it. Then we get on with our lives. It's always like 40 minutes or some crap like that. The U.S. led global condemnation on Monday of attempted airstrikes on Saudi Arabia, aimed growing speculation by analysts about the launch point for the attacks. Oh, seriously. The Biden administration is alarmed by escalating attacks on the kingdom.
Really?
Yeah, because it wasn't happening before. It just started out of
Wow.
nowhere.
Thank you for showcasing
Oh
your
my
alarm.
God, son.
So helpful.
Which face genuine security threats. La ya sheikh. From Iran-backed Houthi militias in Yemen and elsewhere in the region. White House spokeswoman Jen, I don't give two shits to remember your name, said. Okay, that's her last name, by the way. I don't give two shits to remember your name.
Okay, pretty long.
So Jen said,
Okay.
we, of course, continue to work in close cooperation with the Saudis given the threat. That's,
Do you know?
well, yeah, we know they don't. Like,
Okay.
they're trying to, like, basically, they see an opportunity for, like, to feel like they can twist our arm to get whatever the fuck they want, and they're
Okay.
just failing at it. We, of course, continue, bullshit. Saudi air defense, where is it? No, screw this. The heinous assaults on civilians and vital infrastructure demonstrates lack of respect for human life and disregard for peace efforts.
Good to
Why
know.
do they speak as if this wasn't
Good
happening
to
for a
know.
long
Good to-
time?
Good to know. Like, it just sounds.
Did you just get a moment of realization?
Words are nice.
Our homie Ahmed put out this great tweet.
Okay.
I have to go back to it later on.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, words are nice. They're very helpful. Bravo. And then,
Nothing.
exactly. Exactly.
See, that's the funny part.
I
It's
know
nothing.
that. I know that.
And now let me tell you something that's ridiculous. All right. Saudi Arabia has successfully intercepted 44 explosive drones and ballistic missiles fired by Houthis in Yemen. And guess how many days?
4,
No, 20 days.
20 days.
44 in the last 20
44
days.
in the last 20 days.
Bro, we've been seeing fireworks the past
Yes, it's
week,
been ridiculous.
2 weeks.
Yes, Ras Noura, Aramco. Oh, I'm telling you the funniest thing that I read. So the US was saying that the one that hit near Aramco and Ras Noura that were intercepted, they came over the sea. All right.
Okay.
So at first they're like, we think the Houthis fired it from the sea. So this guy drew a map, right? Right. So Saudi is here, right? And Yemen's right under us, correct?
Okay.
So he pointed from Sana'a
Okay.
that the missile will go over Rub al Khali, go over Riyadh, go over Sharqiyya, then say, oh, wait, let me go back. And then goes back.
Go to the sea.
Yes. So basically, it went 1,300 kilometers. Like, yo, son, I think I messed up. Let
It's
me
the
go
wrong
back.
way,
oh,
bruh.
look, this light over there. And then let me go to the light.
That's not where the sea is, bro.
It's cute. It's seriously cute. I mean, but it's amazing watching our, what's the name? The Ministry of Defense take full force. The
Definitely.
last Sunday. Last Sunday was very, very crazy. The thing is, what I think is amazing. Okay, so we were basically whooping their asses in all their drone warehouses, left and right. They got shout out to Kuwait, shout out to all the
the
people
homies that
involved,
helped.
all the homies,
All the homies.
all the FATs. Welcome.
The coalitions.
So while we were doing that, and this is something that goes credit to the king and the crown prince, that while all of this was happening, we were literally just going to work, doing our thing
Didn't
Going
know-
about
didn't-
our
didn't-
lives.
at all. Like everything was normal.
Thank God, man.
There was no sirens. There was nothing. Like, yo, do your thing. We got this.
Yeah.
The streets were packed. The malls were packed. And alhamdulillah, like,
Life went on.
yeah, because, like, we care about our security more than anyone else. Obviously, other people don't care about our security, but we care about our security, and we push forward to it. And there's this huge article that I do not really want to read, to be honest, but I think it's very interesting and very funny, and that comes from the Washington Post.
I'm sure it's gonna be hilarious. It's
It
like-
always scares me when Adil giggles, man.
yeah.
This
Why?
dude never giggles.
Why, bro? Hold on, hold on.
There's a sense of glee inside.
Hold on,
of him.
I'm gonna get it for you. I'm gonna get it for you. Hold
Like,
on,
you know, the glee inspires giggling.
hold on. Okay, so the Washington Post it's an analysis piece, by the way.
Mm.
All right. Saturday, Twitter blew up with support for the Crown Prince. How much of it is genuine?
Wow.
This is how bored you fucking are. Let me see. Hold on. So to be fair, let's see who wrote this. It's by Andrew Lieber and Alexi Abrahams. Well, fuck both of you.
Wow.
So it's a piece of shit report trying to say, oh, this is what happened back in the day. This is what we saw. But now we're not sure because it doesn't look like it's bots anymore. It looks like it's genuine people. But are they genuine people?
That's a
Or are
good
they people
question.
being paid?
Wow.
I mean, my guy, like, stop with the bullshit.
I'm sure they have better things to do.
I find it fucking hilarious that all this bullshit that they're running with. And I am paying close attention to the journalists over here, what they're writing. Because if we know what's going on and we know we're all standing and supporting, I would love to see their point of views. Like, so you've been writing articles, right?
Mhm.
Y'all have been, you know, going on a run and, you know, clickbaiting and doing your shit. Where's the analysis of the analysis, my guy? Bloomberg, where the fuck you at? Where you at? Where's the analysis of this is true or not? Aren't you right here? Don't you all work right here?
That is the question.
I'm asking a serious question. You work right here, right?
That is the question.
How about you speak to me by doing an analysis on that piece of shit and telling me if it's true or not? Aren't you over here?
I'm sure they have better things to do.
Oh, true,
Yeah.
true. Yes.
Financial matters to look at.
Yes. I don't know if Bloomberg knows, but Snapchat influencers have more power than you guys. Okay.
They're not aware. Don't tell them.
I honestly just don't get it. You guys are here. Okay, so a lot of you have been angry at me for the things that I've been saying about you guys. Okay. Again, go fuck yourselves. So the question is, if you guys are so angry at me, just respond. Just respond. Just say, oh, you know what? We're not going to talk to him. No. If Saudi people feel like they should know if the Washington Post or the New York Times or whatever the fuck else bullshit are talking about them, is it true or not? Let us go through it and give an analysis of our own. Aren't you all here? We know y'all live here.
Because they know we don't care. See, that's the thing. They know we don't care, so they're just trying to get that audience's attention.
Hello. If they know we don't care and they live here, okay, we do know when you guys are writing other articles because y'all idiots retweet that shit. It's like, I don't have to search for your name.
We also
You retweet the shit that you write for other
we
people.
also belong on the Twitters.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
we belong very, very.
They don't know that. They don't know that, bro. They don't know that.
So, I have a serious question. Rather than ranting and bitching about it, I mean, I'm just gonna leave this question to y'all for y'all to answer. We believe that most of the news that's coming at us is bullshit. If you believe that is bullshit, then just come out and say so. Or is it because you're working for someone else that has full control over the bullshit that you try to say?
Let's define bullshit for a second. Bullshit in the sense that y'all have an agenda. Y'all have always had an agenda, and that agenda has always been targeted. Y'all's focus has always been on showcasing the negative, never promoting the positive, overlooking the positive, and just basically focusing on any whisper of negativity that comes around.
It's perfectly said. But again,
We see this.
we know this. We know this. They just think we don't know.
Yeah.
See, this guy told me, he's like, what's annoying about you, as in me, not you, because you're annoying to me.
Great. Awesome. I love
All
it.
right. He was like, you're the type of people that we actually like, we're annoyed by because you're the type of people that actually can come out and like, you know, point a finger at us and we can be put in trouble. I was like, but no one wants to point a finger at you. If you live here and you say you're here to report the news, then actually report the news. If you're walking in the street and you see everyone holding a Saudi flag, I never walked in the street and saw people hating on Saudi. You, for some reason, you found them.
You keep on finding it.
You keep finding them, and they're all like, you know, they're holding their names. You know, like, this is bullshit.
And this is what we mean by it's targeted. In the sense that you do have that agenda, and that agenda at this point in time is extremely clear. So, you know, you just need to find a new tape to play with.
All right. So let's put it this way. If you guys are true journalists and you love your craft and you're a professional at it, then, you know, give us responses on what's happening around us. If you think that the Washington Post is wrong on something, how about you say something? Or is it because it's business? You can't talk about another company and your company. Cool.
Oh, there's journalistic ethics, of course.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck! I forgot about that.
Standards.
I forgot. What is it? It starts with clickbait and then what?
And then
Honesty. No, honesty is at the end.
Anonymous sourcing.
Oh, anonymous source. I forgot. I forgot. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
man. The anonymous source. Whoa, bro. So just come out and do it yourself. You don't. We don't have to bitch and moan. I mean, shit. If you guys say we're wrong and you keep telling me that I'm fucking wrong, then just fucking prove it to me. Prove it to me by analyzing this bullshit that we keep getting and tell me how much of it is true and false.
They can't, bro.
I know they fucking can't. I know they fucking can't. I know they can't.
Yeah.
I know they fucking can't. Because there's a puppet on top of you that's moving you around and you're saying yes. That's about it. I don't know.
You got that out.
And I'm not angry. I'm not mad. I'm grateful that we have a Ministry of Defense that's protecting us. These losers are not protecting us. They don't care for us. So, alhamdulillah, we're at a position in time where Saudi is growing. And all of us as people are also growing. And we're expanding our
Everything.
intellect,
Our
our
reach, our influence.
creativity, everything. We're
Awareness.
expanding it. So
Definitely.
sooner, also awareness. So sooner or later, we will be exporting our art. We'll be exporting our music. We're going to be exporting everything that Saudi is not 2 or 3 people. It's seriously a melting pot of Arab tribes. It's not 1 or 2 people here. Anywhere you go in Saudi, there's so many tribes and so many cultures. So I just find it very, very cute what you guys claim to be when you walk around and say, hey, I report, I look at Saudi, I'm very interested in Saudi. Yet the words that come out of your mouth, or I don't know, that comes out of your fingers,
Do you understand what's coming out of my mouth?
like it looks like and sounds like pure just bullshit. So either way, we're gonna fucking succeed. And your profession is dying anyway. Not a lot of people are reading you anyway. You're clickbaity. You're looking for AdSense, and now you're getting screwed left and right. So sooner or later, we'll see who's gonna survive.
And now what?
I'm waiting. You know who I know is gonna survive? Us. You know who's gonna be expanding?
We thriving,
Us. You know who's gonna be moving forward? Us.
succeeding,
Us.
growing.
All of it. For the last couple of years, I think since 2014, all you heard from the king and the crown prince is bigger, faster, stronger, taller,
harder.
higher. Okay, we're not bouncing a second.
No.
All right, that's all you heard. All you heard was reach for the fucking sky.
That's where we're going.
And that's where we're going. And we'll see where you guys end up. But I truly believe there's going to be a time when I'm not the only one that's pointing a finger and saying, hey, I'm calling you out for your bullshit. If you're saying you are my friend, if you're saying you care, or you're saying you're a professional, then I'd like to see professionalism. I'd like to see, what you call it, Shamsi, a second ago?
Journalistic ethics and standards.
Oh, okay. There we go. The ethics and standards.
Mhm.
If Google fired people over ethics and AI.
Oh, yeah.
Guess what
Oh,
everybody
man.
else is doing?
Yes. I don't want to dive too much into it. I think it's been a great episode.
I think we made clear our feelings.
I know. I think it's just a bunch of bullshit, and I'm just calling them out on
It's
their
always
bullshit.
been, bro.
Yeah, I know. Shamsi, here's the thing.
Always been.
We're in a position to speak now.
Yes, educate,
Yes.
inform, elevate.
Elevate.
What else, Turks?
Salamat.
What else,
No,
Turks?
he said some interesting stuff, to be honest. Shed a light on, journalism is dying.
Yes, it is.
It has been.
Especially if they don't get off their high horse and just paint everyone with a broad.
They're going
broad
for
brush.
they're going for the clickbait route, and even that is failing.
Yeah, but that's.
I'm saying even that is failing because people
It is.
know it's clickbait and
It
they don't
is.
give a shit anymore. Like, yo, we got better things to do. So
I just find it very interesting that some people are just butt hurt. You're just butt hurt. You're just butt hurt. Someone needs to remix this. All the journalists are just butt hurt. Give me one. You were holding on to that B so much.
I was waiting for it. I was like, but
Well, anyway, I think it's been a great episode. I
As
hope
always.
this wasn't very angry for some of you. Again, we love all of y'all. Thank you to our listeners, to our viewers.
for tuning
I don't
in.
think we give you guys enough love. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following. I hope you guys are enjoying the fucking memes as much as we are.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
like we never really pointed it out. Someone actually told me, like, yo, why don't you guys put Pastor Kabsa on all your memes? And I want to publicly say that the reason we wouldn't do that is because we want you guys to share it for yourselves
yes,
and to enjoy it rather than being a brand that's sticking on everything.
exactly.
Plus, we already tokenized those bitches.
Stop giving the secret, son.
They don't know.
This is why we're talking about tokens today.
Exactly.
Anyway, we out.
We out.
Peace.
عطني مويه بالله عليك.
وايش اعطيني مويه انت الثاني؟ انا اعطيني مويه.
يا أخي،
يا عم انت دائما عطشان انت مويه وكل مدري ايش.